know that wanting instant gratification is not going to happen. Growing up, my parents, they worked hard for us to have what we had. When I felt that they first let me down was when I was in kindergarten. I was abused by the babysitter. Now that I'm older, I know that they didn't know what was going on. And my parents weren't very open about sex, drugs, alcohol. So at a young age, I started venturing off and realizing that those were things that were making me feel good, but also numb to how I was feeling inside. Growing up in the Hispanic culture too, we weren't allowed to cry, be brave, My dad was like, don't cry or do something like that. So when I started out parenting, I was just mind-boggled, I guess. I was a young dad, working, going to school at the same time, figuring out who I am, trying to figure out how to be a dad, how to protect them. In 2007, I started using, and I lost custody to my children. Family Building Blocks, they were the first people that I called. I felt like they were my safe zone. They didn't judge me for it. They understood, and they helped me. That structure, that guidance, something I always wanted, I was able to kind of start instilling it in my children. All my kids have been there, the 5 that I have in the household. Jaden's been there, Jalissa was there, Kitty was there, and then Giselle and Gianni's there now. My home visitor, she's like, you always have a story. Be a leader through your story. I always took that with me. With that, I wanted to be a creator versus a victim. A lot of people that I interact with, they always ask, because I get a lot of compliments, and they go, your kids are smart, or your kids, how are they? They're very active, they know a lot, and it's like, Family Building Blocks. But I hope that the kids, achieve everything that they want in life. And I want them to be free and find their personalities. Gianni is my youngest, and he's going to be able to pinpoint what he's feeling and talk about it. And hopefully he uses that in the right thing and becomes a creator and maybe president. Want them to remember me that I gave them what I could and did the best with my ability and with what I had around me, and that I came out of everything on top. I am proud of myself.
I'm joking. I'm nervous, so I'm used to living my life, not reading my life, so thank you. My name is Pedro Gomez. Yes, I have a lot of tattoos. I'm also friendly, funny, like a Care Bear. What I really want you to know is if I hadn't partnered with Family Building Blocks, my family would not be living with me today. I had my first child at 15. Family Building Blocks gave me diapers, clothes, food, but most of all, guidance. My family learned to use routines and use our words. We do our best to use positive reinforcement instead of saying, don't jump on the couch. I say, the couch is where we're sitting. My first family building blocks home visitor told me nearly 10 years ago, be a leader through your story, and now look where I'm at. I recently spoke at the Oregon State Capitol, and tonight I'm honored to be speaking in front of 600 new friends. I'm in a good place, I'm a supportive husband, and my children love me. I have a job, and I'm providing for my family. I tell my coworkers when they are doing good, and they know that they can count on me. And I give back as a member of the Parent Leadership Council at Family Building Blocks. I know it's hard to ask for help, but as parents we need to know. Family Blocks to help. Gianni and his siblings are thriving and can do anything they want to do in this world. Thank you for helping keep children safe and families together. My family and I are very grateful, and I'd like to introduce you to my youngest son, Gianni.
If you saw Pedro and I walking down the street, I just got to know this at first. If you saw Pedro and I walking down the street, how far from your thoughts would be the thought, there are those two guys who know how to braid hair? I love hearing stories like Pedro's. That takes a lot of guts to get up and do what Pedro just did. So can we give Pedro a round of applause?